People in Boston look to the Fairmount-Indigo line for transportation, but they also want to get on board for economic opportunities. Along with expansion of service between Readville and South Station, there is an attempt to create more job skills and business opportunities. Part of the effort is a program offered by the Local Initiative Support Corporation, or LISC Boston. We'd like to welcome as our guest from LISC, the Economic Opportunity Program Officer, Karleen Porcena. Thank you very much for being with us, Karleen.
Thank you for having me.
First of all, talk about the sense of opportunity there is in this part of the city.
Well, LISC Boston has been working within the Roxbury, Dorchester, and Mattpan area for some time. So we're really excited to continue to run our financial opportunity centers, to work with small businesses and entrepreneurs, and to offer small micro loans.
What about some of the people that you have helped already with either new businesses or even people who've got businesses already going?
I think part of our economic strategy is really looking at not just investing in places, but also in the people. So we have a variety of folks that we work with. Our entrepreneurship program is really about focusing on startups. So we recruit primarily from those three neighborhoods that I had mentioned. And we have the recruitment is mostly people of color. It's mostly women. And the ages range from young professionals up to folks that have retired and are trying to come back to the working field.
And a lot of this could be the kind of businesses we're used to seeing all the time, little storefronts, could be a nail business, right?
Right, absolutely. I think one of the great things about our program is that there's not just diversity in the people that are participating, but also in the businesses that we see. So we've seen, we have two wonderful businesses that have been operating now, one in Dudley Square called Gallery Eye Care by Dr. Lisa Muhammad, and we have a nail and skin care facility right in Hyde Park called Transformations, run by Tiffany White, who are both graduates of our first entrepreneurship program, and they're doing amazing right now.
What's going on in the program that's helping these businesses do better?
I think what makes our program different is that we're really focused not just on creating a business plan, but also supporting the individual. So aside from having the modules and learning about finances and marketing and branding, we're really looking at how do you build the entire package? What other additional supports might these individuals need? Whether it's connecting them to small business loans, if it's looking for space for them, if it's building their confidence and speaking at networking events, all of that is part of the program. And
you say networking, you go to meet people, more and more businesses these days, they're plugging into social media as well.
Absolutely, and we're fortunate to have two great partners helping us run our entrepreneurship program. Nuestra Comunidad right in Dudley Square and Epicenter Boston have been fantastic partners and really understand the kind of comprehensive strategy that it takes to really support small businesses in our community.
LISC is working on economic opportunities, not just for people who run a business, but just for people who are struggling with their personal finances. Right. Talk about what you're doing.
Sure. So we've been running a Financial Opportunity Center, or what we like to call them FOCs, for quite some time. The model is around an integrated service delivery system. So what that means is we bring together three core components of what we believe helps people gain economic sustainability, right? So making sure that people are able to make better financial decisions. So we're looking at employment services, we're looking at how to increase their income, whether it's applying for public benefits, helping them with any kind of debt that they might have. And then the core part of that is our financial coaching. And anyone can use a financial coach, no matter what your finances look like. But our coaches are exceptional, and they sit with folks one-on-one and help them build a budget. They help them look at their credit score. Some people have never seen their credit score before. So it's a really valuable opportunity. And we know it takes time to increase your finances and increase your net worth over time. So it's really about changing that behavior and making people feel more comfortable just talking and understanding their personal finances.
We're talking with Karleen Porcena from LISC Boston. Karleen, talk about how important it is just to have a conversation about finances, because a lot of us, we live in silos, we
Right.
develop habits, and they're tough to change.
Yeah, I think there's a couple of things. I would love to see a financial literacy program put in right in elementary school for kids to learn at a very early stage. Hopefully that's something that we can think about. But the reality is, people are increasing their debt. They're graduating school with a ton of debt. There are a ton of, we know now that our small businesses are being scammed with these really terrible high interest loans. And there's so much information out there. It's almost like the website, the internet is saturated with information. So our financial opportunity centers really break things down to a level where it's easy for someone to feel like they can take control over their personal finances, one step at a time.
What about credit ratings? What's the biggest problem you found around that with families?
I think, one, people not understanding what a credit score is, being really intimidated to talk about their credit. Some of our clients come in never having seen their credit score, or not knowing that you can get a free report for free, or a report for free, and be able to work with your counselor to look at maybe there are some discrepancies on it, maybe there are some things on there that shouldn't be, and how do you actually advocate for that? So our coaches are able to, walk them through that process and be advocates for them.
Karleen, if people want to find out some more information about the services offered by LISC, is there any place you would say they should go and do
Absolutely. Definitely check out our website, liscboston.org. We're doing really great things in the city. We're excited about the momentum around economic development here, and we're going to be around for some time.
Thank you very much for being with us.
Thank you.
Karleen Porcena from LISC Boston.